Well, I don't know where to start, but unbelievable game. Our guys was locked in tonight, focused, ready to play. And it started on the defensive end. We was able to get multiple stops and got out in transition, made some shots, got the ball to the paint. Love our energy, love our enthusiasm, the way they came out. And I'm just proud of these guys for being able to come out on this stage and do what they did tonight. I'm just so proud of them. We're here to validate, and part three is tomorrow.
We'll go ahead with questions for the student athletes, starting in front.
Tim Hill reaching the summit. You guys, you play a very entertaining style, but if you had said before this game that someone was going to win by playing with a furious pace and pressure, both sides, you'd probably think it was them, but you guys established that from the get-go. Was that just seeing what they were giving and literally running with it, or was that by design?
That's just coming out aggressive. We knew they was tired from yesterday's game also, so us just coming out aggressive, playing together, just being connected, that helped out a lot.
Yeah, last year we had to play an emotional game and then turn around and play the next day, and we understood how hard that was for those guys that have been here, so we just kind of knew that was our chance, and it is hard to play when they're exhausted, especially when you're picking up 94 feet. So.
Todd Buckingham, Region Summit. Tony, if you had known you had tied the three-point record for the tournament, would you have asked Coach to go back in?
Yeah, but I was just glad we won, But maybe if I would have known, I would have asked for one more.
Any other questions for the student athletes? We'll go with these last two.
Tony, Sam Ojeda with the Gateway. You guys saw that press tonight that you talked about, the 94 feet, right? What was the game plan going into the game, and then how did you guys see yourselves execute that?
Yeah, just you can't panic against it. That's kind of what they want, is to get you sped up. And, we played them twice before that, and it didn't matter. We were up 17 and we were up 15. They were right back in the game, and, we couldn't take our foot off the pedal, and that's what we did tonight, was we just kept going and didn't get tentative when we got the lead.
We'll go last question in the back.
Ian Sachs, Hurrdat Sports. First for Tony, kind of what went into this performance today, and then for both of you, how do you look to carry it over to tomorrow?
Yeah, I think he told me I owed him one for Thursday. I was pretty bad and didn't make any shots, but, he believed in me, and I just got to believe in myself, and my teammates kept coming back to me. And then, tomorrow, both of these teams are great, and we've played both of them twice, and they both have great players and great coaches, so it just kind of depends on us. We're going to watch the first half and then try to get back and rest and focus up on who's next.
Right. Both teams are great, like you said. Just coming out aggressive tomorrow like we did tonight on the defensive end and on offensive end. That's going to help, and just staying connected and playing hard.
Thanks, fellas. You can head back to the locker room.
Thank you.
What was the record?
I tied it with 8. Needed one more.
All right, we'll go ahead with questions for Coach.
Nathan Zoll from Mitchell Republic. They kind of mentioned it. USD played tired tonight. You guys also had an extra day of rest. Just how much do you think their fatigue and your guys' energy really played into tonight?
Well, after being in this situation last year, we felt it. We know what it's like, and it's hard to turn around and do that. It really is hard. And the way they play is even harder. So we didn't factor that into our game plan or our strategy, but we want to attack the press. And when we had numbers, if we had 3-on-2s or 2-on-1s, we wanted to attack and try to score. So we got off to a great start. I thought it probably wore them down a little bit because we got off to a great start and made shots.
Coach Tim here again with Region Summit. When you look at the top teams in this league, obviously they all have a couple big stars. You have Marquel and JJ, and then they all have that one X factor that can really break a team's back. And Tony has been that guy for you this year. Just can you talk about the development he's made, the strides he's made to become one of the elite shooters in this league and just an all-around really good ball player?
He's a gym rat, and he's a guy that has great confidence. He's working on his shot all the time. And I think he just kind of got into a flow. And I was joking with him earlier in the locker room saying, you owe us for what you did last night because he didn't make a shot. I think he made one free throw, if I'm mistaken, he missed one. But he came out really, really on fire and wanted to make sure he validated what I said to him. But it's good to see him have a good game like this. in this deal because he's had some up and down games all year where he made shots, missed shots, and I wanted him to have a good night on this stage, and I'm proud of what he did tonight.
Mike Sauter, Hurrdat Sports. Knowing the way the last 2 games went against South Dakota, you guys gave up big leads. Mm-hmm. What was the message at the half? I mean, it was a pretty big lead, but what was your message at the half?
Well, it's real simple. I mean, it was real simple. Just keep your foot on the gas. Don't get tentative. I thought at our place, we had a 19-point lead with 6 minutes to play, and I thought I pulled them back and tried to, conserve the game and manage the game, and they was able to get back in it. At third place, it was on them. I gave it to the players because they made some bonehead decisions, but at our place, it was on me. Tonight, I wasn't going to let that happen. I told them, guys, just keep pushing, keep scoring. Don't pull it out. Don't try to kill clock, and that's what they did.
Coach, Sam Ojeda with the Gateway. The bench unit tonight, especially with Marquel getting in foul trouble there early in the first half, they come in, provide some big minutes. Josh looked great there on defense. Then you saw a big chunk of them in the second half. What did you see from them tonight?
They all played well. I mean, I thought Josh was really good defensively, really active. I thought Jay Sean Glover came in and took it upon himself to guard Forte and really kind of make sure he didn't get to the paint. Lance came and gave us great minutes. He didn't make many shots, but their energy defensively was the major key. And luckily, when you get a lead like this, you're able to give those starters some rest.
We'll go last question in the back.
Tanner Castor, Brookings Radio. This is your first gig as a Division I head coach, this job that you've now had for a couple of years. You're 1 game away now from going to the big dance. How big of a game is tomorrow night to you?
I think it's big in a lot of ways. This was the goal we set out to get to when I took this opportunity. And this guy's an unbelievable year. They played their butt off, and it'll be a proud moment if we could punch a ticket and to get there. But I know our alumni, our city, our university will be proud. And as an alum myself, it'll be a proud moment.